hip-hop is a culture and not a race. And let me be clear, I have no problem with you or any other white kid from the hip-hop generation using the word nigga, because good or bad, like it or not, the word has went through a cultural evolution. It does not mean the same thing to this generation that it did 50 years ago, like it or not. And hip-hop has been the main vehicle that has carried this word through this evolution. You have stood by for 20-something years and allowed your genre to represent the worst of African America. And now you want to be vocal? Now you want to attack the result and not the source of this ignorance? The source is the spokesman, the main representatives of hip-hop, the rappers. The result is young people from all over the world of all races falling under the spell of your genre. And it's okay for them to adopt the fashion. However, you expect them not to adopt the vocabulary.
You're getting a little
nigga,
publicity.
If you feel so strongly, why speak up now?
You're making people dumb.
I mean, you've been too afraid to speak up against Lil Wayne, Waka Flocka, Rick Ross, or the gang. What are you afraid of? Are you scared that them or someone in their entourage is going to smack you in the mouth?
Smarter.
Or perhaps you fear a worse fate, like losing your status as a real-ass nigga.
That you are at now.
And black women, I know you ain't talking. Because for years within this genre, you, your sisters, your mother, and your daughters have been nothing but bitches, hoes, skanks, and scallywags.
Little B.
And now you want to be vocal.
Not be like,
you want to roll your neck and speak up now that a goofy inbred fetal alcohol syndrome white hood rat is reflecting the accepted mind state of your chosen
vocabulary.
Look, nigga, I just spitting big.
I would like if you guys use some big vocabulary.
You're bitch, nigga. Nigga, this ain't even from this rap shit though.
Tell people like, pick up the right dictionary.
In the last 15 years, what female rappers have most successfully represented you within the genre?
That'd be perfect.
You turned your back on Lauryn Hill. You turned your back on Queen Latifah. And Be Nasty is the result of your negligence.
Look what y'all did.
And I know a lot of you don't like what I'm saying, but hey, that's the power of YouTube. You can always stop it. Go to another video.
Stop it. Go ahead.
In fact, why don't you just turn YouTube off and go back to some wholesome televition like Basketball Wives?
God.
Your top representative right now claims to be a Barbie.
I don't know her name.
How much different is that than some olive oil looking ass white girl claiming to be a nigga?
She's good. I will give her credit.
So again, Be Nasty.
The top hater
keep proving me
right.
I have no problem with you saying the word.
Any little flaw.
I understand you grew up with this
when I listen to Be Nasty,
fucked up generation of kids raised by hood rat mamas and absent fathers, and you listen to hip hop and you adopt the word recreation.
Every flaw on the
book. But don't get it twisted. You will never be a real nigga. All right, you can use the word all you want, but don't
learn some big ego
words. The video, what you talking
so these
about.
kids do not grow up stupid.
Bitch, what shoes are those?
Please.
Ballet shoes? Tap dance shoes? You do not have the proper history to understand what it truly means to be a nigga in America.
Yes.
Now, your only claim to niggerdom is you say that you just got out of jail on an armed robbery charge. Now, I wasn't there, and I haven't read the case or anything, but I'm willing to bet that it went a little bit something like this. You were hanging out with some bum-ass niggas from the neighborhood who didn't have fathers around to warn them about and they robbed some shit. You just happened to be with them, and you all got talking. Now, how come you're out of jail now? I guarantee them niggas are still in jail, but you're out. You know why? Because you have the white girl umbrella. I bet you wasn't talking all that real nigga shit when you was in the precinct. In fact, I bet you turned into the Partridge Family girl.
I just have all these other new rappers,
and they let your ass out because no matter how hood rat you are, you have that white girl.
You need to start writing raps.
You see,
start writing your wheel.
A real nigga can see through your shit. All the motherfuckers that are just defending you outright, talking about, yeah, man, she a real ass bitch. Those ain't real niggas. Those are bum ass niggas who didn't have fathers to warn them about white hood rats like yourself. And for any young brothers out there listening, let me tell you something about white hood rats. They are the absolute worst. Not only do they embarrass their own race, they are completely destructive to yours.
Yes.
And don't get it twisted. There's a big difference between white women who happen to be attracted to black men and white hood rats. They're not the same thing at all. A white hood rat will hide crack in her baby's diaper. She will hide the gun for you. She'll drive the getaway car. But the minute y'all motherfuckers get caught, she will pull out that white girl umbrella and turn into Becky Partridge. And while you're locked up for the next 15 years, she's going to start fucking T-Bone down the block. And anybody out there who has ever had any dealings with a white hood rat can testify to what I'm saying. white girls of America, do not let V Nasty be any kind of role model for you, because she is going to get you fucked up by some real hood rats. Can you dig it? And to the rest of the white girl mama, Krayshawn and whoever else is in there, I haven't heard too much of your music, but I have heard the Gucci Prada, whatever. And I think it's cool. Some white girl shit. Just stuff that white girls are into or whatever. And there's room for that in hip-hop. But this V Nasty bitch is gonna fuck your whole shit up. You see, all the heat you're getting is from her. You guys be having a smooth run otherwise. And Krayshawn, for the record, I've seen your film work. I think you have a great eye for film. And I think you have a great flair for fashion. You have a future, but this V Nasty bitch is going to tear you down. Trust and believe. To the rest of the hip-hop community, V Nasty is a representative of what you have allowed your genre to become.
But look what y'all have did.
Wasn't
now
always that way.
Everybody in the
For
world
the last
will be
30
talking
years,
about
it has
her.
been the most
Now she's
influential
gonna be the hottest
musical
thing
art
on the
form that has brought children
planet.
together from all over the world of all different
But somebody
races.
like me,
It is truly
who tries
Dr.
to
Martin Luther King's
step
dream
his right
personified.
vocabulary up,
But you don't care about any of that, do
I
you?
don't even care.
After all, Dr. Martin Luther King
That's
wasn't
alright,
a real ass nigga.
because I'm gonna
was
start
he?
making music that y'all will like. Nah, scratch it. I'm sticking to myself, and that's it. And if y'all don't like it, F y'all. I don't care. Because I'm doing me. Showtime. Scream Showtime. Yahoo it. Yeah. And V Nasty Lil B, garbage.